This is your teacher, Ma'am Maylene A. Pandillo, and I will be teaching Science 6. Before we start, here are the guidelines in our video lesson. First, ready your module in quarter 3, module 3, weeks 6 to 7, and ball pen. Second, answer the activities in your module. Next one, pay attention to your teacher when she is explaining. And most importantly, even at home, make sure you always sanitize your hands to avoid COVID-19. If someone has symptoms, avoid contact with them. Consult a doctor as needed. With these guidelines, it will help you answer the modules and protect you from COVID. Our lesson is found in quarter 3, module 3, with learning competency of manipulate simple machines to describe their characteristics and uses, with a code of S6FEIIG-I-3, with learning objectives of describe what a simple machine is, and number 2, identify and describe the different kinds of simple machine. Are you ready to our lesson today? And what are you waiting for? Let's start now. Let's have a review on our past lesson. Direction. Write true if the statement is correct or false if the statement is wrong. Number 1. Light travels faster than sound. Number 2. Sound needs a medium to travel. Number 3. An object that vibrates produces sound. Number 4. Light passes through opaque materials. And number 5. A material that does not allow heat to pass through easily is a conductor. These are the answers in our review. 1. True. Number 2. True. Number 3. True again. Number 4. False. And number 5. False. Did you get all the answers? Great job! To those who didn't get a perfect score, that's okay. There are more activities waiting for you. Now, let's take a look with these two pictures. This is picture A, and this is picture B. Who is in the picture? Correct! Mang Noel or Mang Johnny, our school janitor. What he is doing? Yes, in picture A, Mang Johnny is carrying boxes of bond paper. While in picture B, Mang Johnny is using a wheelbarrow or cartilla to carry the boxes of bond paper. Which picture do you think will finish the work faster? Very good. Picture B. The wheelbarrow helps Mang Johnny to carry the boxes easier and faster. The wheelbarrow is a simple machine. Going back to the picture, what trait does Mang Johnny show us? Correct! Being a hard-working man. Does your father is like Mang Johnny? That's great! This is to show in our culture that our parents are working hard to earn a living. Our lesson for today is about simple machines. We will watch first the video about the lesson. According to the video, what are simple machines? Simple machines are used to reduce the amount of force needed to do work. That means it makes work easier. What are the different kinds of simple machines mentioned in the video? Yes, lever, a pulley, an inclined plane, a wedge, wheel and axle, and screw. These are the different kinds of simple machines. Let us describe and study them one by one. Number 1. Lever. It is a rigid bar or board that is free to move around a fixed point called a fulcrum. So example of this is a seesaw. Number 2, pulley. A groove wheel with a rope that turns around an axle which is held in place by mounting bracket. Example of this is a man pulling a barrel and a crocodile. Next one is inclined plane. It is a sloping surface like a ramp that reduces the amount of force required to move an object. A man pushing a big ball and a PWD with a wheelchair crossing a ramp are the examples of inclined plane. Next is a wedge. Consists of 2 inclined planes giving it a thick base and a sharp edge that is used to cut or split apart objects. Examples of wedge are an axe and a zipper. Number 5. Wheel and axle. A machine that has a small disc or shaft called an axle that is attached to a wheel. Some examples are bike and a Ferris wheel. And the last kind of simple machine is screw. A screw is a spiral plane wrapped around an object, such as a pole or a cylinder that is used to lift and hold things together. Did you get all the different kinds of simple machines? Very good! You will now start the first activity. Activity 1. Direction. Write yes if the person's activity uses simple machines. Write no if not. Number 1. Layla is writing a letter for her friend in the province. Number 2. A lady is sweeping their backyard. Number 3. The janitor is mopping the floor. Number 4. A boy is riding on a bicycle. And number 5. The mother is peeling vegetables for their dinner. These are the correct answers. Number 1. No. Number 2. Yes. Number 3. Yes. Number 4. Yes. Number 5. Yes. Did you get all the correct answers?
Great job! To those who didn't get the perfect score, that's okay. There are more activities waiting for you.
Let's do activity 2. Direction. Arrange the jumbled words to get the correct answer. Number 1. The letters are M, L, U, C, F, U, R. It is a fixed point found anywhere along a rigid bar. Can you guess the word? Number 2. The letters are C, W, E, S, R. It means it moves objects to a greater depth by increasing the force. Number 3. We have letters E, M, H, A, I, C, N. It is a tool or device that makes our work easier. Can you guess the word? Number 4. L, E, W, E, H. It is a circular disc or frame rotating on a central axis. And the last one, X, A, L, E. It is a rod on which a wheel turns. The correct answers are number 1, fulcrum. Number 2, screw. Number 3, machine. Number 4, wheel. Number 5, axle. Did you have a perfect score? Good job! Again, to those who didn't get a perfect score, that's okay. There is another activity waiting for you. Activity 3. Direction. Identify what simple machine is described in each sentence. Number 1. It is a small wheel with a grooved rim which a rope, chair, or belt runs to lift or let down heavy weights. Number 2. It is a rigid bar that turns around on a fixed point and is used to push, pull or lift objects. Number 3, it is used to split, cut, or divide things. Number 4, it is a spiral plane wrapped around an object such as a pole or a cylinder. And number 5, it is a simple machine made of a slanted surface that is raised at one end. The correct answers are the following. Number 1, pulley. Number 2, lever. Number 3, wedge. Number 4, screw. And number 5, inclined plane. So how is your activities going on?
Great job! There's one left activity waiting for you.
Let's have a recap on what we have discussed today. Remember, simple machines are used to reduce the amount of force needed to do work. Remember also the different kinds of simple machines. We have the lever, pulley, inclined plane, wedge, wheel and axle, and screw. And always remember, machines are tools or devices that make our everyday task easier and faster. This is the last activity. Direction. And circle the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. Which of the following simple machines is used for lifting heavy objects and hold two pieces together? Letter A, lever. Letter B, pulley. Letter C, screw. And letter D, wedge. Number 2. Which is not a simple machine? Letter A, screw. Letter B, lever. Letter C, pulley. And letter D, fulcrum. Number 3 question. Which of the following is a sloping surface that reduces the amount of force required to move an object? Letter A, wedge. Letter B, lever. Letter C, pulley. And letter D, inclined plane. Number 4. Which is not true about wedges? Letter A. It is a simple machine. Letter B. It cuts or splits an object apart. Letter C. It has a fixed point called fulcrum. And letter D. It is made of two inclined planes. Number 5 question. Why do we not just remove the wheel and turn the axle? Letter A. The wheel balances the axle. Letter B. The axle cannot turn on its own. Letter C. Without the wheel, the axle is useless. And letter D. Turning the axle directly requires too much effort. These are the correct answers. Number 1, C. Number 2, D. Number 3, D. Number 4, C. And number 5, D. Did you get all the correct answers? Well done, learners!
Thank you for listening and watching on today's lesson. Again, this is Ma'am Mylene A. Panlilio saying goodbye and always keep safe.